What's up, dogs? This is Sebro94. Gonna show you guys the last Rotom match here. The rest, if I showed you any, it would be either I win in 2 turns or I lose in 2 turns, or they just basically play a little muck and then yeah, I lose and you can't do shit. This really is just a fun deck. You can't really be serious about it and really rely on it going to tournaments and shit in real life too, in the expanded format, because just one Alolan muck and it's already a loss. So you don't even have a fighting chance. You can try and squeeze in, let's say, a line with energies and just try and do something to just get the KO, get the Alolan Muck out of the way, but then it hurts your consistency. I don't know. I mean, if you're just going to play a deck like this, you might as well just play Night March maybe, or something else that's similar. You know, there's a lot of turbo decks these days. But anyway, just for a little bit of fun, you know, good old Rotom is good. Who knows? Maybe I'm just bad. Like I've said, I'm not an expert with this deck. Maybe there's a way to build it so that you can counter Alolan Muck as well and just be a solid expanded deck in general. But anyway, these types of decks aren't my cup of tea anyway, so we're not gonna show too much of them. I'm gonna go back to my usual stuff. So I open up with the regular Lightning Rotom, and we're gonna use Nest Ball to grab our fucking unknown there. I always usually use the Nest Ball for it. I like to draw an additional card. I'm not worried that I won't see any Pokemon. As soon as we get a supporter, we should be able to see something. That's sometimes a risk, but it is what it is. Play down the Shrine of Punishment, and I'm gonna use the Juniper that I grabbed there. I really wish I saw something like Battle Compressor, but hey, the Juniper gave us 2 Battle Compressors now, so good enough. We have the Silver Mirror in hand, but it's fine. I can just attach it to Unknown, and then he's going to get it in a discard pile for me. That's why Unknown is good. Maybe you can run more of these, have it more be the focus, but then there's a great chance you open with it, and that sucks. Maybe it's not so bad, I guess, since you have all the escape boards and float stones. But anyway, I'm going to use the Battle Compressors, get rid of a bunch of tools, and we should have basically 9 actually. I'm going to put, of course, 6 with the Battle Compressors. We discarded 2, and then once Unknown does its thing, you know, we already have 9 by turn 1. And this is good, this is important. As soon as possible, you basically are ready. You can attack by turn 1, turn 2, and really put the pressure on. That's the whole point of this deck, since you're not getting one-hit knockouts. Any free damage you have, any free damage you can do, fast damage you can do, you should welcome it. So let's use the Acrobike too. I'm going to get the Fan Rotom, of course, and just discard the Acrobike. I don't really need that a lot right now. And I don't really have a supporter now. We just have 2 cards in hand. But since I know I can at least attack and do some shit, I'm not in a bad position. My opponent, this girl, she opened up with a Lucario EX. Something we don't see much of now. Even though it's still a pretty slick Pokemon. Having 3 attacks for the occasion. She's going to play down the Brooklet Heal. It's kind of sad. My Shrine didn't really last for more than a turn. Only 10 damage. That's too bad. And she searched Diancie and Regirock EX respectively with the Nest Ball. So she's going to have good add-on damage here. You know, Rotom is weak to lightning and weak to fighting anyway, so it's an easy KO for Lucario. So she has a little bit of luck there, since I have running only the lightning Rotom. Don't have the psychic one. Ridiculous after so many Forbidden Light packs. And anyway, we have the other for Battle Compressors in hand. I wish I didn't draw the other one so I could just get rid of it. And I'm just using this to get rid of cards that I probably don't need now to just thin my deck. So let's get rid of the Acrobike and the Nest Ball, since unfortunately I didn't get I drew the other Battle Compressor. Normally you just get rid of the Battle Compressor with a Battle Compressor once your tools are in the discard pile. And I'll play the other one just to get rid of it from the hand too. But it seems you actually have to use it. I thought you didn't have to, you could just play it and not choose any card, but it seems you need to choose at least one. So what are we going to discard now? I don't want to discard anything more. So I guess the closest thing is just Mail, which is just another fetch you card. Okay. So I learned something. I've never really used Battle Compressor a lot ever since it got released in Phantom Forces. Not even in stuff like Rails and Darkrai. It's just not really a card for me. I'm not really a huge fan of these cards that really don't net you anything. I would just rather Ultra Ball and get a search while I set up the discard pile. But that's just me, you know. In this deck, of course, it's a no-brainer. It is what it is. So we're gonna get another Mo Rotom with Acrobatic, and let's use the Chorus for 8. Pretty good. Maybe the Mo Rotom could be nice if she starts playing strong energies. I actually hope she does that, so I can get rid of them. Gonna pay down the choice band on the Rotom. Fortunately, I don't have any way to switch. So, you know, one of the ways I guess was Field Blower now if we top deck Skateboard, but since I don't have it, I guess Plasma Slice Rotom is gonna get stuck if she doesn't KO me. Let's see if she's gonna be clever enough, or maybe at this point she needs to keep the pressure. But I do 160 damage. This is pretty good. It sucks that I can't quite get a knockout. I wish I saw a laser or another Shrine of Punishment there to finish the job with me. If only Shrine survived at least for one more turn, damn it. Anyway, we have our attackers ready. We have the Fan Rotom too. I guess it can come in and finish the job and then set up some damage on everybody else. So I guess it's not so bad. Just going to play down Corina. Great for fighting decks in Expanded. And what are you going to grab? A Zygarde EX and another Max Elixir. Or the first Max Elixir, I guess. And, has another Zygarde EX down. A Pokemon we don't see much of, I guess, these days. When there's perhaps, you know, the Buzzle GX, the regular Buzzle, even Zygarde GX, I suppose. Maybe you should start seeing more play after Clive did so well in the World Championship. Okay, so we top deck the Escape Board, but anyway, I'm gonna use Fan Rotom anyway to finish the job. Not play any of my supporters or the VS Seekers. This probably is not a great thing because it means I'm not digging in my deck for Laser, Shrine of Punishment. Stuff that I would really dig to see. It seems Shrine of Punishment was in the prizes though. We just got it off now. So that's good. But yeah, not digging in my deck and seeing the Life Center maybe when I need it is not a good idea. But at the same time, I don't want to use the VS Seekers. I don't want to discard the VS Seekers with Juniper. So we just kind of are passive here since we can attack anyway. I don't need to do much. But maybe I should have used the VS Seeker for a Cynthia or what have you. If it's even in the discard pile. Or Chorus, yeah, Chorus. Okay, so gets rid of my, well, doesn't get rid of anything, just plays for Stadium. Gets the Keldeo EX and plays a bunch of tools here. This is great. I shall enjoy using my Megaphone for a double discard. Does a lot of damage, even with the resistance. KOs the Fan Rotom. It would have been cool if it survived, but it's impossible. Heals itself with its attack, Zygarde EX, which is actually significant. I would have been able to score the KO on it with Mo Rotom. I don't know why I'm saying Mao here. Fucked up. You know, with the Muscle Band. But I guess we're just going to do a lot of damage. Discard her strong energy. Hopefully that's enough to slow her down. I'm not doing too bad, but she's actually doing pretty well herself. Didn't miss a beat with getting knockouts, and this is important against a deck like this, since they only give one prize. It really is your best bet. You have to be as fast as me if you have a chance of winning. Okay, so the Shrine of Punishment is going to start doing its magic again. And yeah, I would have really loved if Zygarde EX wasn't healed. But it is what it is. And it's at this point that I really just want to see the Lysander so we can do some shenanigans here. I don't want to KO the Zygarde. I wanted to get KO'd with the Shrine. I want to target something else. So yeah, it really is. It makes me sort of think, man, I really should have used Juniper or one of the VS Seekers at least to just dig through my deck. Hopefully see Lysander, get that guy in my hand. But now we don't have it. We'll have to top deck it if we want to use it. Crap. So she uses VS Seeker, grabs the Sycamore, attaches, discards a lot of cards. Even a Muscle Fury Belt there, why didn't she attach it? I didn't understand. I guess maybe she was hoping, but I mean, not really. You can, if you get a Float Stone, you want to attach it to Keldeo since you have it anyway. So I really didn't understand why she didn't play the Fear Belt. I mean, I still have Field Blowers that I could have used, so it wasn't going to make that big of a difference, you know, but why not play it? I didn't understand. I really didn't. Don't know what she thought. So with the Float Stone now, Keldeo, she can switch if she wants to, but it's not really advised. It's actually, it would help me out if she did that actually. And she is going to use Rush In. That's not a very good thing. So I guess misplay on her part. Probably wasn't thinking right. I mean, I make shitty misplays all the damn time, and I'm supposed to be a very experienced player, so, you know, got nothing against anybody misplaying, of course, especially not very experienced players. But yeah, that was a significant misplay on her part, though. So now we're going to promote Rotom there, and have the Field Blower, so we could have removed Fear Belt if he came out. I mean, actually, maybe she was just baiting me. Plays the Float Stone, hopes I use the Field Blower, then she plays a bunch of Fury Belt. So who knows, maybe it's something like that. But, you know, with the Zygarde not surviving, that's no good. You should have tried to save that guy, because it's really gonna be a significant factor in my win here. So we're not gonna use VS Seeker for N. I'm not gonna play the Stretcher either. I probably should have, since I just gonna fucking draw it again here. And at this point, I don't really need to be so conservative. We could have used it to grab another Lightning Rotom, another Rotom. It would have been fine. And just hopefully thin my deck to see Lysandre. I know it's in the deck. Okay, so I guess not. We draw the same shit. See the mime from the Prizes in Lily, but I get the KO on that dude. And if she switches now and I don't see the Lysandre and gets a KO, then I could very well lose. She's going to be down to one prize. She just needs to KO one more Rotom, and it's easy for her. That's why I need the Lysandre. So she is going to use Lysandre herself and targets down the Lightning Rotom. Attaches the energy on the Zygarde, but doesn't retreat. So that means it's basically game. Rotom can finish the job here. So that was a close one. I could have very easily lost this game. But it's going to be GG. Rotom is going to finish the job due to weakness there. And okay, we top deck Computer Search, so I could have added Lysandre. I'm pretty sure it's in the deck. I saw it in the deck. Okay, yeah, so it's not in the prizes, so it's in the deck. So that's game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this to your friends. It's GG. Sabro94, what's up?